Yo, what's going on, fellow paintballers? And this is Cesar Pizzo at Lone Wolf Paintball, and today we're going to be talking about the 180 OP core. The operating pressure right at 120 psi, give or take a few 5 psi or so. So basically, if you got the bolt up front, can, bolt guide, you got the spool inside here, and then you got the switch down on the bottom, down inside here. So basically,
this has got a switch.
Yes, a switch.
2023, got the
Yep.
switches on them leads.
So basically what you're going to do is you're going to unscrew this part here, and if it disassembles like that, not a problem. Just lay the spool down, and then you've got the power tube. It's inside the can, like this.
Those are pliers without teeth. They have no teeth. I call them granny pliers.
Oh! Give me that piece of paper towel over there so I can grab this and unscrew it.
This is how people know that this stuff is real, dude.
Yeah. Dang. It's a little tightness. It's a little tightness.
Do you guys set up your videos? No, we don't.
Oh, boy. Is there a wrench over there? I need to hold this
Stop.
popper. Oh.
Stop, dude.
Oh, you're killing me with this. I didn't know it was
Play
this
the technical
snug.
difficulties.
I didn't know it was this snug.
Here's your big Acme wrench, dude.
All right, let's go.
What the?
Wow.
Did you get it?
Woo. All right. Now that we've got the bolt guide out of the can, you can pull your bolt out. Boom, 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 boom. That was sick, Fitz.
Yeah, that was great.
So
That was good.
Yeah, and we don't. It happens.
All right, well.
Well, that's it. So basically, maintenance. You've got your dynamic O-rings on the bolt. You've got the outside one. You've got the inside can dynamic O-ring. And then you've got the two right here on the actual bolt guide. So those are going to be the ones that you want to make sure that you properly lubricate and maintain. These two, that one inside the can, and obviously that one on the bolt. So what you want to do is you want to be able to pull them off, clean it off, and then re-grease it. Like I always say many times over and over, please clean out the O-ring groove and then apply. I like to use the Ultra Silk Performance Lubricant. That is the best on the market. You're gonna shake up, and I like to use what's actually in the top. So you don't have to use a lot of it. Just, get a little bit on the brush and just go apply it on the inside.
Just a little bit of wood.
Yep. And then whatever's left over, you could rub right on the top of the O-ring. Same thing with the actual
Just
can.
rub it into the O-ring.
Yeah, it gets rubbed on the top of the O-ring as well.
Right on the top.
Yep. And then this is the can O-ring. Get inside there, inside the O-ring groove. Take the paper towel, smash in the O-ring groove, clean it out, and go ahead and wipe the brush along the O-ring groove. So what you're doing is you're actually pushing the lubricant inside the O-ring groove. Mm-hmm. When you put the O-ring back in, I like to pinch it. So what it does is it creates a little cup on it. And then you can go ahead and then slide that. Can you see that, Fitz?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, and then slides right in there, boom, like that.
I mean, I can see it.
So, and if you want to take this top O-ring off before you put the bolt assembly back in, you can do that so you're not pushing any of the O-ring, try to push it through the grease in there. So, and then apply some on the inside of the can. So this way, when you go ahead and load the bolt into the can, you've got some nice inside there. Check anything that comes out, anything extra, just wipe it back on the bolt itself, and then you can put the front bolt O-ring back on.
You mean like the bumper?
That. Well, the bumper,
Soft
the
tip.
bumper is going to catch
soft tip. The
on the front of this, yeah. So.
Gotcha.
And then you've got the two bolt guide O-rings right here. Same thing. Pull them off. Pow pow. I'll show you the top one. Real simple.
And you just take your little brush and you paint pretty little clouds.
And you're painting it on the inside of the racetrack there, the O-ring groove, actually.
Yeah. And then that way Dale Earnhardt can go around it real fast.
Yep. Just real simple.
You get this? It's a racetrack, painting pretty little flowers.
Yep.
And clouds.
So, just like that. And then when you put it back together, grease up the actual top O-ring. There's an O-ring inside here that you want to make sure that there's a little bit of lubricant on the inside of that, this is what seals on the inside of this part right here. So you want to check that once in a while. This is how this part here moves inside that O-ring right there.
Gotcha.
So
I was wondering if you were going to remember about that little tiny one in there.
Yep. So basically you're going to drop this back inside. You can apply a little bit of oil inside here, like boom juice, because there's a metal spring inside there. So let it fall out.
A little behind the scenes, if Caesar ever forgets about an O-ring, I get $5.
So basically you're going to load it like this, put it back inside here, load the bolt guide, and go ahead and hand tighten it. If you want to give it a little bit of snug with a wrench, you can, but then you're going to have a problem disassembling afterwards by hand.
Just do it by hand. There's no reason using it.
It doesn't have to be over tightened too much.
Yeah.
So, and then you're going to go ahead and screw the can right into the bolt guide.
Oh, there you go.
So, and that's basically the quick maintenance on the dynamic O-rings of the OP core that you have to worry about. It's basically everything right here. If you want to get inside the switch and disassemble in there, all you have to do is unscrew this from here and you can get inside the actual switch itself.
Yeah, you have to take the back part off.
Yep. Yeah. And then that part's there. I like to use my finger, pull the actual switch out, and that's what you would do. The same thing here. Pull these O-rings off. Get into the O-ring groove. Put the O-rings back on. The switch itself, inside here, maybe every 6 months of play. And you don't have to get too crazy inside here.
Oh, see, I lube mine all the time.
I know, but you really don't have to get in there that deep. The most important part is up here.
I like to get in there deep.
This in here, I'd see probably every 5,000, 7,000 rounds do it. But when to get really thorough deep inside here, every 6 months or so, because this doesn't move as much as the bolt system moves. Yeah, I know the switch moves, open and close the air. So then you just load it back in like this, screw it back together. Don't force it, just let it catch on its own and screws right in. And then you should be all set. Put it back inside the gun. Get you a little bit of grease off your hands. Boom.
Oh, she's looking pretty. Look
Yes,
at that.
sir.
That's that custom Lone Wolf 180R.
Yeah, this is one of the red and black ones that we do. We have a local anodizer that does all our anodizing, so it's a nice and crispy color. So that's just the basic maintenance on the 180R OP core. If you got any other questions or anything that you'd like to see us do, just drop a comment in the video. Any of our videos, actually. It doesn't have to be this one. It could be any of the videos. Just drop a comment and say, hey, I'd like to see this. I have this marker. We'll try to put a video together and maybe it'll help you out.
And if you watch the end of the video right now, put autococker in the comments, and then maybe I can make him do an autococker maintenance video.
I'm probably going to need to see 100 autocockers in the comments. Not by the same person either.
You don't think that can happen?
From 100 different people?
Oh, yeah. Don't you worry, I got you. Anyway, where do they shop?
It's the best source in paintball, and that's lonewolfpaintball.com.